how are you doing? Totally Evelyn, live from Edinburgh in Scotland. And tonight I want to chat about Paddy's, the show that I went to see at the weekend in East Kilbride, Glasgow. So how are you all doing? Nice to see you here. Yeah, so I went to see a show. You've probably been seeing the stories that I had up. All the hilarity that we had in East Kilbride in the west of Scotland. And I went to see the show because I've been collaborating with Chris Healy, who's an actor in the show. And, you know, I went there with an open mind, and I had read a little bit about Paddy's, and because I did an interview with Chris, then I went there with my sister. And I must say, I absolutely loved it. Absolutely. 5 stars, standing ovation, loved it. My sister loved it as well. And it was so good value for money. Hi guys, how are you doing? Nice to see you. There's a lot of people here tonight. How are you? I'm going to wave to you first before I get starting to chat. Let's see, who have we got on? Oh, shoot. So nice to see you guys here. So thank you very much for joining me. And I wanted to chat about the show Paddy's that I went to see. Now, if you live in Scotland, you've still got time to actually go and see this show. Now, I'm not in any partnership with the theatre or with Chris or with anybody from that show. So this is a very, very independent review coming from Totally Evelyn. And take it from me, I go to lots of shows. I go to London and I go to Glasgow, but I go to a lot of shows. Like, I love London shows. So basically, every time I go down to London, I'm always loving to book one of these shows. So when I went to see this one, it was only £15 for the ticket, and I was like, wow. Me and my sister kept looking and thinking, that is so good. And it's quite a small theatre, but the fact that you could see, you felt that you were actually part of the show, it was great. So thank you very much, Chris. I can see you here. It was really nice to see you. We got some Paddy's cast in here. Paddy's Screw, Paddy's Crew even, 2019. Hey cast, thank you so much for that show. I tell you something, we laughed and we cried as well, because there was a lot of emotions in it, wasn't there? And it was just absolutely brilliant. And you know, sometimes when you go to see a show, you don't always take into consideration the people that's around you. And I can tell you something, the people that were like right behind us and the people that were in front of us were enjoying the show just as much as we were. So really, it was absolutely, you really made our night. And people were talking about it during the break and after it finished. So, you know, you did a marvellous job. And I just feel that, like, you might not get the recognition that you deserve for all the hard work that you put into that. And I've got all the dates. I'll tell you a bit about the show first, actually. So I'm just going to read out what your Susie. Hi, Susie. Tama Official. Hi. How are you doing? Susie sent a request to be in your live video. Susie, can you tell me, are you part of the cast for Paddy's? Can you tell me just a little bit before I hit the accept, because I want to keep it to talking about this brilliant show. Shady Sadie here. Hi, Shady Sadie. Nice to see you all here. It's really nice to see everybody here. Tanya, I was Tizer. Isa. Oh. You were absolutely brilliant. Yes, I am Shady Sadie. Right, let's get Shady Sadie on, because she was absolutely brilliant. And then you can tell me, it'll save me having to read out all this, you see. So hang about 1 second. If you could request to go live again, then I'll get... Ho hen, how's you? Ho hen, I'm fine. How's you? I sell the Iron Brew. Oh, the Scottish drink from Girders. Let me see, I'm going to try and get you back. I'm going to view, and then I'm going to... Shady Sadie. Let's see. Hopefully she'll come on live now, and we can really you can get a little glimpse of what you actually really need to see whilst it's here, because it's only here till November. Hi.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hiya, how are you?
How
I
are
can't
you?
see you. I can hear you.
How do I get visual on this? How do I get visual? Show me visual.
Let me see.
Give me a visual.
Oh,
There we go. Hi.
Hi, how are you
Can
doing?
you see me?
Yes, you were
Excuse the
absolutely
state, me, I'm in
brilliant.
work.
Oh, it's really nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. Isn't it brilliant?
I can hardly hear
So good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now. How are you?
Good. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, so you're working just now. You're working and doing this. Bloody brilliant.
Yep.
Really
Stay
good
off.
for you. I know. You're brilliant. Absolutely.
There's one of my customers in the new Sean Paul.
Hello. Hi, how are you doing?
He said you were a 10.
Oh, thank you very much. That's nice. That's made my night. Thank you.
Oh, who do you say hi? You say
Hi.
hi. You say hi from Spain.
Sorry, Evelyn, right, I'm back.
That's all right. It's all right. Yes. So tell us a bit about the show, because you've been doing it all the time, twice a day.
We're back on the 19th of October at the Bigger,
Yes.
and then on the 2nd of November we're going to the Webster's Theatre.
Right. So Webster's
Looking
Theatre.
forward to it.
That's brilliant. But at the moment you're having a little rest. Well, not really, because you're still working. But you've got a rest away from the theatre up until October. Yes.
Yep, I should have probably put some makeup on, shouldn't I have?
No. You look fine. You've got lots of makeup on in the show, haven't you?
Oh, loads, aye,
Lots of
big
makeup
blue.
on. Really blue. Yes.
Very blue.
Hilarious. So how did you how do you think the show's going?
Absolutely brilliant. It's been a fabulous crowd. What a team. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, really.
The director, Isabel, she's been keeping us in tow, and the writer, Paul, he's amazing. I've told Paul to go on right enough. I said, get on that live chat.
Get on that live
Fabulous.
chat. You'll need to come on the live chat on Wednesday and try and get on Wednesday Facebook Live as well, because then it'd be good.
No problem. Well, I'm not working in Wednesday. I'll try and sort the face
Yeah,
out.
that'd be good. I'll try and sort the face. Put the makeup on that you actually have when you're in the show. Amazing.
Oh, couldn't do that, even though I'm Shady Sadie, the makeup diva, but that's so true.
Oh, it was brilliant. So, and you got a wee well, we got up and gave you a wee standing ovation. My sister and I. Did you see
I can
it?
hardly hear you.
Oh, can you not?
I'm going to go. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, yes. I can hear you okay. Yeah.
All right.
But you okay? Can you hear me? No?
I am faintly.
Oh, that's a shame. Tell us a bit about the show. Can you hear that? Can you tell us about the show for the people that's here?
Paddy's Market is about a lane in Shipbank that closed down, so it was, but I used to actually buy all the dodgy DVDs out of there, right enough. I know I probably shouldn't say that on live, but aye. And the dodgy fags, oh, they were horrendous, they were terrible. The taste of them were disgusting. But I gave up the fags about 2 years ago, so I'm alright, I don't need to buy any more dodgies.
Oh.
Aye, no, it's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, but it's
Good
a
fun
business
doing it.
experience as well, isn't it? It's like the market was a place where everybody had great conversations and everything as well. It was a place for the gossip and all that as well.
Plenty of banter going on down that lane, that's the true thing, aye, that's true saying. And I think it's said actually into the play, there is an awful lot of good banter on it, a lot of chat.
Oh, there is, yeah, definitely. And it's a real Scottish one, so you would have to have, if you're from further afield, if you're down south, then maybe some subtitles.
Oh. For my voice, I definitely, you need subtitles for me.
But you know, honestly, I'm not just saying this because we really enjoyed it, right? But, and I'm not just saying this because, you know, I went there because I met Chris. So, you know, I would always be nice, but, you know, I really loved it because, and genuinely loved it. And one of my favourite shows is down in London. I always go down to London and I go to see all the big shows. But I was saying to my sister, I could imagine that being there. You know, a Glasgow show, How big is that? I thought it was really good. I really did.
I'll need to practice my speaking right then so people understand me, because that Ouija that I've got in me is definitely hard to shake.
Well, no, I would just stay the way you are. Very useful.
Aye, that's it for the scheme. There's no point changing it.
Definitely not. So
Evelyn, great chatting to you. My co-worker's probably going to go at you when I go and do some work.
You better go and work, yeah. Listen,
No.
thanks for coming.
I'll still stay tuned into you. Mwah.
Yes, and you can comment if you want, because you've been getting full houses all the time, haven't you? You've been getting a full house.
I'll see you. I'll listen. Sorry,
Yes, because you look very busy. Okay, well, listen, thanks very much. I'm honoured.
I'll tune in on Wednesday, but I'll still listen.
Yes.
Mwah. See you later, Evelyn.
Thank you so much. Bye. Now, that was absolutely brilliant. There's Chris there again. Chris, how are you doing? So we've got the cast here from the show that I went to see on Saturday there. And I'm just going to read a bit about it, because this is the Paddy's. It's a Paddy's market. And it says, following last year's sellout hit, Tram Direct and the, can't even read that, Artisingma, my reading's not that great, return with the iconic Paddy's flea market, brought back to life in true Parliano Gillespie style. Love it. Controversially shut down by the council. Chris, you were the councillor that was shutting it down. Don't you feel responsible for this? How dare you? In 2009, so that's 10 years ago, and for generations of Glaswegians, their bread and butter, their livelihood, the end of an era. So it was very, very upsetting. And for many, a big error by the council, yet again, shipping the people and the city's culture. Full of real patter and characters, such as Big Malky and Gallius Alice. And I can tell you, I've seen it, so I can tell you that it really was fully huge characters. And it really showed on all the audience's face, because I was listening to them, and then when I went for my break as well, it was good. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, then I think you should actually really take the trip. And if you've been watching my story as well, then you would see that we stayed in a really nice hotel as well. We stayed in the Torrens Hotel, the one with the big bath, the sunken bath. It was great. There's lots of great deals at the one that we went to at East Kilbride. But then I think they finished the one at East Kilbride now, because they've been on the go all the time. So they've got another, and I'll put all the details up. They've got another 2 shows in 2 different places in October. So you do have the chance to go and see it. And definitely go on. £15 a ticket, I thought was great, honestly. Right, so we have the information here. Jason Scott, how are you doing? You love this. Really love it. Susie Sue, how are you? And so basically, it's been a sellout. So I would imagine if you wanted to get tickets, you'll have to be fast. Now, Bigger Little Festival on the 19th of October. And Webster Theatre on the 2nd of November. And these guys are working really hard. They're doing 2 shows a day. And they're so happy. Really, the passion's there. You can see the passion, like you can see the passion during their acting, but you can also, when you see them after it, even though it's really hard work, even though after working so hard, they were just so passionately cuddling us and really so happy to see everyone. So do definitely go and support them. I was speaking today to David Wilde today, and I was thinking, you know, I don't think there's enough support for actors, especially professional actors like that. And to get all that entertainment and fun for £15, it was just brilliant. So I've done my bit. I want you to do your bit. Go and see that show if it's the last thing. If you've got the opportunity to go, if you're in Scotland, then definitely go and check them out. And there is tickets because of I see. But if you're not fast, you're last. So here's Chris here. Thank you so much, Evelyn. We really appreciate your kind words. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so, so much as well, Chris. And I know that you appreciate it, and it's really nice when people are so passionate. You know, you can see that you are all really passionate, and you do appreciate it. You're not just, you know, it's nice when people appreciate other people helping. That's what collaboration's all about. You know, that's what I love doing this for, because I think people need to help people and to grow together. And you know, when you've got talent like that, that was just brilliant. I really did. And my sister, we both had a fantastic night. Really did. And it was a small community as well. There was like a small village there at East Kilbride, and it was just a great weekend. So so I just want to say thanks so much for entertaining us. Oh, love Shady Sadie. So guys, are you going to come on Facebook Live on Wednesday to see to let everybody in Scotland see you in person and chat and show a bit of your banter? Because that, I think, give us a little synopsis and just show what you actually are made of. I think that's really important. And because you were also down to earth and great, as typical what Glaswegians are, very, very down to earth. I just really loved the singing in it as well. Some of the singing, the voice is just so beautiful too. The young girl as well. What was the young girl's name, Chris? She was amazing in it. She's only a young girl. And so was the wee boy, so good. And Jeannie was great as well. Yes, I'll be live on Wednesday. Well, I'm Asante. She was so good, wasn't she? Amazing. Asante Tan. Oh, it's your daughter, Asante, my daughter. That's right. Oh, you were absolutely brilliant. Jeannie, really, really good. Oh no, it's not Jeannie. You were so Jeannie was the granny, and then you were the daughter, and then Asante, my daughter. Yes, Tyser's daughter. Yeah. Oh, wasn't it brilliant? It was such a realistic story as well, because that's typically things that happened back then as well. And do you know, some of the things when the mother spoke to you, then you were frightened to say too much. You just had to take what your mum said to you, and that was back in the day. So it was so good. I loved it. Well done to you all, guys. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you all on Wednesday live. Really looking forward to that. Love the banter. Arts Senigma. Love the banter. I shall tune in on Wednesday. Paul the writer, proud of my lads and lassies. Well done. Thank you so much for that. Great writer, Paul Moore. Definitely. Definitely. And it's a shame I never got a chance to meet you, but I definitely will meet you at the next one. Hopefully I'll be able to come to Bigger, and we'll be able to chat then. I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you. But I'm going to see you on Facebook Live as well, so that's really good. And I think that's getting the message across to people that would really want to see the show. And I will definitely recommend that people should go and see the show for £15 a ticket. You know, it's an absolute steal, like the markets. You know, I just thought it was great. Anyway, I've said enough. I don't want to go overboard, but it was really, really good. So I would urge anybody that's from Scotland or that's coming to Scotland for a holiday, then get your little tickets. And you can contact me, or you can contact Chris Healy. Send me a little comment, totalevelyn@outlook.com, or you can just send me a little comment here as well on Instagram. Just send a little message. But it's truly a great show. And if you're from Scotland, then you really will appreciate the banter. If you're from further afield, then you'll still appreciate the banter, and you'll really love the emotions and everything that's there during the show. But also, you might need subtitles. You might ask some questions about the words in it as well, and it's just so nice. It's lovely. Right, my guys, I will see you on Wednesday. And listen, I hope you've enjoyed the Instagram live tonight. I'm on every Monday, 8 o'clock, and I really would love to support up-and-coming actors or anyone that's got a creative story that they want to get out there and chat. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm just chatting. I'm on Facebook Live, and I'm just chatting. I'm just trying to help you get right up there, grow. And that's what it's all about. It's just planting the seeds and growing together, actually. So I passionately love hearing the story. And if I can get your story out there and share it to the world, then I'm delighted to do that. I love to meet new people. And these people that was on the show were just really, really brilliant. Friends for life now. So guys, I will see you next Monday, and I'll see you on Facebook Live as well. Don't forget to check my videos that went out last week on YouTube. And if you do want to subscribe, then subscribe. I'm up to about 203 followers now, so I'm really champing at the bit to actually get up there. And the further I grow, the further I'll take you with me as well. So subscribe, like, and share. That's all. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for coming on live as well. Susie, see you later. Bye. Take care.